Stroll Toyota, leading the way every day. And Stroll Toyota, symbols of trust.
New York's Chuck Schumer, the Senate's number 3 Democrat, predicted on NBC's Meet the Press Sunday that the full Senate will pass with bipartisan support an immigration reform package. Schumer hopes to get up to 70 votes for the bill that includes a green card pathway to U.S. citizenship for long-term NMI workers and others. He says the bill will be on the Senate floor on June 10th, adding, "I predict it will pass the Senate by July 4th. Schumer is a member of the Senate's Gang of 8 that crafted a sweeping rewrite of the nation's immigration laws that passed in the Senate Judiciary Committee. NMI Congressman Greg Khalili-Sablan has been in touch with Schumer's staff and other senators in the Gang of 8 to push for NMI inclusion. Sablan's provision gives permanent status to 6 NMI groups, 4 covered in an earlier Sablan standalone bill, and 2 new groups. Those in the Commonwealth since May 2003, who were CW workers since then, can apply for NMI permanent residence only until 5 years after the bill's enactment. They could then change to U.S. permanent residence, and a spouse or child of a guest worker is also covered in a 6th category. Employers of some 12,000 guest workers applied for CW transitional permits, and Sablan's office says many, but not all of those, would meet the Senate bill's residency requirement. Others in the NMI for decades could apply right away for green cards. All would have 90 days to apply. But the bigger battle is expected in the GOP-controlled House, where many see reform as amnesty. Sablan.
We're working hard to be also included in that proposal with the same language so that whatever eventually happens, and again, this immigration bill is still a big if it passes Congress.
House Judiciary Chair Bob Goodlatte said on Fox News Sunday he thinks it's better to do immigration reform with a step-by-step approach, adding that the form of final legislation isn't known yet. Democrats argue a piecemeal approach will make it easier for opponents to kill reform. Sablan says the Senate bill has momentum, and he's more optimistic of final passage than a failed effort 6 years ago. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.